cook jollof rice, you no give me day. You cook big fufu again, you no give you more the Lord. Oh, you cook jollof rice, you no give me day. You cook big fufu again, you no give you more the Lord. Oh, you cook jollof rice, you no give me day. You cook big fufu again, you no give you more the Lord.
Good morning, viewers. Today, Thursday, 27 April 2023. I want to wish family them happy anniversary to Mama Salone. We done 62 years today from where we gain independence. So family them, una welcome to the program Salone Talk, where they come to una live from TDN African Media. Where they bring the program come to una. Me your name na Aminata Koroma.
And me your name na Aminata Amadu S bar. Like my colleague Aminata say earlier on. Make a join on for wish we all a happy Independence Day. Because today we done 62 finally. And for the fact say we live for 62 years since Mama getting independence, we want to say happy Independence Day. So we all now the country. This is the program Salone Talk where they come to you on TDN African Media. And inside the program Salone Talk, we can talk about things them where they happen now we continue Mama Salone. We can make analysis and as well take on our own views inside the program. Remember, say you can be part of the show by way where you will send a text message to the number where they show on the screen, or you drop your comments in the comment section. As we go read them out in the program, you can as well make your call and make your contribution at the program. And today inside the show,
we get to talk to former honorable member of parliament, Mr. Abdul Kagbo, when I be former honorable constituency 077 Northwest region, when I the put local district. And see family all know say parliament don't lock on the 25th of April 2023. So we will talk to Mr. Honorable Mr. Abdul Kagbo, when I be former honorable. And as family let me know, yesterday inside the program we talk to the ruling SLPP, their own honorable. So for the fact that we talk to him, so we want to get a balance side, so we decide for call Mr. Abdul Kagbo for can talk to family them, but in experience na parliament. And we go also play the president in speech, but independence where he give to family them yesterday. And we go get for talk to ACP Brima Kamara, when the police media person we go for can talk to family them, but today for the security of the current independence where we celebrate, so and but the rumor where they go around but the security system now,
especially the one we got for do with
MacP. Yes, so we will get for talk to ACP Brima Kamara for let you update family them, and also we go discuss some issues them, some pertinent issues them to family them, and lastly we give family them election updates as now that we can do. So family them una continue for stay with we as we go for a break. Where we come back we can talk about the issues there, so we are highlight.
Oh, you cuckoo jollof rice. You know give me day. You cook big cuckoo again, you know give you more the Lord.
Alright, fumble them. Welcome back. If you just joined me, the program where you watch na Salone Talk really come to you on TDN Africa Media. Like we been on states now with highlights earlier on. We say we go get for play the president in speech where he get to the country concerning the fact that we celebrate Mama Salone in 62-year anniversary since we gained independence from the British colonial rule. So fumble them, una continue for the watch TDN Africa Media, and don't forget say you will be part of the program by way where you go send a text message to the number where they show on the screen, or you drop your comments in the comment section. We go straight to the president in speech, and we will come back.
My fellow Sierra Leoneans, I speak to you on this 62nd Independence Day, first and foremost as your compatriot, a fellow child of Mama Salone, and a fellow member of the large, diverse family that is our beloved nation. Our diversity is our strength. It is what makes us a vibrant community. Our country is a richer ocean due to the many rivers flowing into her. We should all be proud of our diversity of ethnicities, cultures, religions, and political views that coexist daily in this land. We should all remain vigilant and ready to stand against those who seek to divide us and manipulate our diversity to serve their interests. I speak to you today as your fellow citizen who has sworn an oath to be on the front line to stand against elements that seek to disrupt the peaceful coexistence of our communities. The opportunity to address you today on our Independence Day for the 5th time in my capacity as the elected president of this republic is a great privilege. Addressing the nation on Independence Day also brings with it a certain responsibility. More than any other statements, a presidential speech on this day is a connection with the past and the future. Any anniversary, even our personal ones, such as birthdays and wedding anniversaries, is an occasion of reflection. Reflection on the journey traveled, reflection on the lessons learned, reflections on the opportunities to be seized, reflections on the road ahead and dreams to be achieved. On Tuesday, 25th April, in my last address to Parliament on the occasion of the dissolution of the 5th Parliament of the Second Republic, I highlighted in detail the concrete successes of my SLPP administration since I was elected president in 2018. Today, I'd like to speak more thematically, echoing history, reflecting on where we are after 62 years of independence, and throwing the spotlight on the pathway to a future that I'm sure we all desire for ourselves, our children, and future generations. Peace, unity, and progress are my chosen themes. I certainly could have selected others. However, these trio are the fulcrum upon which great nations grow and thrive. It also speaks to our national needs and aspirations. Peace. Fellow Sierra-Leoneans, serving our nation as the head of state, Grand Commander of the Order of the Republic, and Commander-in-Chief of our armed forces is a responsibility I do not take lightly. When I assumed this office 5 years ago, I affirmed my commitment to serve as president for all Sierra-Leoneans. Fellow citizens, I reaffirm that pledge today. We have only one country, Sierra Leone, and we are all one people. In that spirit, I led a government that has promoted national unity, cohesion, and disciplined leadership. I've done so in the best interest of all Sierra Leoneans. The most fundamental principle of peace is respect for diversity. Continued peace is the fundamental condition for our successful coexistence as one people. However, peace cannot be decreed. It can only be achieved by ongoing and collective hard work. Peace does not lie among the white sands of our beautiful beaches. Peace instead must be worked at daily. Often, we have to take very strong actions to protect and ensure it. We are again at a critical juncture that requires our collective action to preserve peace. We must take a stand actively against those, and they are in small minority, that are bent on disrupting our peace with violence. The stand we take on this now will determine our future. We must stand strong. We must stand united. Let Independence Day be a day in which we can always celebrate enduring peace across our land and extend to our fellow citizens greetings, signs, and gestures of peace. Unity. Along with peace, we must continually invest our energy in promoting unity. Let us remain ever mindful of the heartfelt appeal by our illustrious founding father, Samete Magai, in his message on our first Independence Day on 27th April 1961. I quote, "I ask you to deal fairly and honestly with your fellow men, to discourage lawlessness, and to strive actively for peace, friendship, and unity in our country." End of quote. fellow citizens, together we are stronger. Let us honor our national pledge daily and work for Sierra Leone's unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity. When we work together in the national interest, we can do great things and make significant progress. Over the last 5 years, we have shown that so much can be achieved through unity as we pushed through Parliament bipartisan programs to advance progress in our country. As President, I'm pleased that politicians from different divides we are able to show our countrymen and women, the electorate, unity around several necessary actions to promote meaningful change in the long-term interest of the nation. Over 75 laws were repealed, amended, and enacted by my government, working closely with Parliament. The passing of the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Bill is historic. With an improved gender balance in the next Parliament, the political environment will change significantly by giving women more voice and agency at the highest level of national politics. That too is unity in action. We showed our unity when we came together as one people to form a united front in response to the threat of COVID-19 pandemic. The impact of the pandemic has certainly been devastating on lives and livelihood across our nation. I remain concerned by the enduring effects. However, I'm also touched by our unity in standing together when faced with another serious health emergency. In pursuit of a united Sierra Leone, my government also convened Bintumani 3 to discuss how we could heal this nation. The Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion has since been established. On this 62nd Independence Day, I'm pleased to know that religious and sectarian tolerance is at an all-time high in our motherland. I know this directly from my visits to almost all the 190 chiefdoms of this country. I recently was in Fuentown, Peri Chiefdom in Pujong District, the first president to do so since independence. Everywhere I travel, I hear the same demands. Our people want peace. Our people want an opportunity for all. Our people wish to progress. These demands resonate with me and my government. They are the very reasons we heeded the call to serve. They are why we continue to serve and are seeking a renewal of the mandate given to us 5 years ago. Progress. As we look back and review our nation's journey from the first Independence Day message of Sir Maitre Magai until today, we have so much to be thankful for. Our nation has seen peaks, and it has seen lows. We have experienced the brightest of days and endured the darkest of nights. Over the last 6 decades, Sierra Leone has also grown demographically. We are now more than double the size of the population that Sir Milton addressed. This growth must be harnessed effectively to ensure a demographic dividend. Sierra Leone's greatest wealth lies in its people and human resources. As president, I have made developing our human capital through education my government's primary focus. That is what real progress must look like in our nation. As I highlighted in my address to Parliament on the 25th of April, the positive indicators are there to see in numerous sectors. Under my leadership, Sierra Leone has made significant progress over the last 5 years, transforming education and healthcare, developing infrastructure, fighting corruption and promoting democracy and freedom of expression. All this development progress has laid a solid foundation for the future. The journey has been challenging. However, despite a tough international economic environment and the enduring socio-economic impact of a global pandemic, fertile seeds have been planted for future prosperity of the nation. These seeds of progress must now be nurtured with continued dedication in a peaceful environment involving the talents of all Sierra Leoneans. Within that context, I look forward to the forthcoming elections and the opportunity to be given a new mandate to serve our beloved nation again for a second term as president. My dear Sierra Leoneans, we still have so much work. We have only one country. We are one people. As we mark this year's Independence Day, I look to the future with optimism, knowing that though the journey may be long, tough, and tortuous, sustainable prosperity for all is in sight. Let us continue to work actively to enhance peace and unity and promote progress in the sustainable transformation of our motherland. Since 1961, progress in our motherland has been forged by the inspiration, pain, sacrifice, and hard work of committed women and men across this nation. Similarly, our future progress is forged by our noble patriots' actions today and by all talking and doing what is right. Independence Day is not only about celebrating freedom from colonialism. It is also an occasion to celebrate our diversity, peace, and the democratic values and ties that bind us together as a united, sovereign nation. It is about reminding ourselves that we each have a duty of care to this nation, a duty to uphold our peace and security, and a duty to nurture and deepen our democracy. We each also have a duty to respect the rule of law and our civic responsibilities, and a duty to contribute selflessly to building an inclusive and sustainable future for all Sierra Leoneans. The future of Sierra Leone is all of us. Happy independence.
Oh, you cook jollof rice, you not give me day. You cook big fufu again, you not give you more the Lord. Oh, you cook jollof rice, you not give me day. You cook big fufu.
Alright, Fambledom, welcome back to the program Salone Talk, where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. Remember, say you can be part of the program by way where you go send your text message to the number where they show on the screen, or you drop your comments in our comment section. That's not been President Bio in speech where he make concerning the independence we will celebrate today.
Yeah.
I think Mama Salone finally 62.
62.
Yeah. And although lots of people think say much not for celebrating out. And I mean indeed Salone need for stepping game up.
Yeah.
Especially with regards to governance, you know, democracy, and of course the politics itself in the country. Because with the CC there is too much of dividing with politicking. The politician they rather they divide the people than they for unite them. I mean, and that's not good for a country
at all.
In independence we will be more united than a nation we will be divided. Yeah. Based on the fact you get your own party, I get your own party. But fumble them if you get anything concerning the president in speech you want to say. Remember say you can drop your comments in the comment section. Earlier on the program, we've been done say we go for talk to Honorable Abdul Kagbo. We have been a former member of parliament for constituency 077 na Putloko district, northwest region for talk but the experience na parliament. Yesterday we've been talked to SLPP member of parliament in the person of Honorable Edward George from constituency 097 Southern region Moyamba district to be specific. So today we won't forget the APC the inside because we are for make sure say we listen to both sides. They give opportunity to both sides. So family I'm not going to shut side the program still continue as we try for connect Mr. Abdul Kagbo, winner former member of parliament for the APC party.
Again, you know, give you more the Lord. Oh, you cook jollof rice, you know, give me the. You cook big fufu again, you know, give you more the Lord. Oh, you cook jollof rice. You know give me the. You cook big fufu again, you know give you more the Lord. Oh, you cook jollof rice. You know give me the. You cook big fufu again, you know give you more the Lord.
Alright, family, then welcome back to the program Salone Talk, where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. If family then can remember earlier on, we've been saying we will go for talk to member of parliament, former member of parliament under the APC party, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, for explain to people them in experience in parliament, because yesterday we talked to the SLPP and one for make sure say we get opportunity to both sides. So on the line now we get Mr. Kagbo. Hello and welcome to the program Salone Talk.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, Mr. Kagbo. We see Parliament don't close, and we want for talk to una the member of Parliament them. Una we been doing at the oath for make the laws them for we the Sierra Leoneans them. As a member of Parliament, you go mind for share your experience with people them how it look like.
For sure, 5 years very dramatic. I think the 5 years of the bad and the good that belongs the whole and the beats the whole pass into law and the approvals the whole make. The agreements that will pass, and only then in the bad, the final change first parliament with configuration and
Honorable, sorry, would they get you faintly because the court courts.
You get me now?
Yeah, we'll get you clear now.
Yes, the coming you say, you get it now?
Yeah, we get you now.
Okay, that's a better position. I didn't have constituency, so the network now not so clear. Yes, the family cities now. So we get the good, we get the bad, we get the ugly. The good, now the laws the way the bills the will transform into laws. The good, now some of the international treaties they will domesticate. The good, now the approvals they will do to loan agreements to appointee. Now that is the good. Then of course the bad, we see how the configuration of the parliament change within the course of the parliament. In final APC can go with 68 members of parliament, and SLPP goes 49 members of parliament. And parliament we get majority, we get minority. This is the first attempt where they make now for state capture the parliament from the opposition. And waiting they use, as usual, now the court they use. Court make sure say they injunct 15 members away for vote for the election of the speaker. Court injunct them. Court say they're not for vote at all. Pull them promote, and then carry policemen and sojaman them inside the well of parliament, beat up members of parliament. That is very wrong impression because no other president will come where he will see opposition but kuna parliament will not pull them. So this government don't set a very negative impression. Say you for capture parliament at all costs. And one of the ways they will capture parliament and for make sure they use the court injunct opposition members of parliament, cargo police beats them up, they do the election in their absence. And also, what will happen at this parliament, you see, say, the constitution very clear. The speaker forgets simple majority of votes of members of parliament. Of all members of parliament, simple majority of votes of all members of parliament. Members of parliament, we all, now 146. 146 members of parliament, simple majority of them, now 73. Let me say 74 members of parliament, and a simple majority of all members of parliament, 74 and above. But if I now say, this when the speaker not get reach that vote day, and he become speaker. And the elections of the speaker, all members of parliament will participate. We can make you member of parliament. Now when they don't present you, they don't publish your name, and they don't certify you. Now you make you member of parliament. If you go now section 83 of the national constitution, it even tells you say you can vote for the election of the speaker without subscribing the oath of parliament. So not only you subscribe the oath of parliament, make you member of parliament. Now when they don't present you, now you make you member of parliament.
Okay,
and
so
we notice Abuale give me small terms and last in some of the bad.
All right, okay.
Yes, please. Then we in this. Then can pull members of parliament. You know, they pull out for make sure see the ruling government gets majority. And the other thing we can do, they amend the standing order on procedurally. The standing order now the document they use for one parliament. In the constitution, now they dictate the mode of voting for happen at parliament. The standing order, if you want to amend them, you go to 81, SO 81. SO 81 refer you to SO 70 sub 3. So you go to SO 73, then it will tell you, so if you want to amend the standing order, you will form standing order committee. And the speaker will be the chairman for the standing order committee. And the standing order committee for reflect leaders of all the majority, the minority parties, them, all them for them at the standing orders committee. And when they form the standing orders committee, the changes with the standing orders committee one or the amendment, then the writer, when they write the report, they can read them at the plenary. When they read them at the plenary, before all members of parliament, they will all vote as to whether we for adopt them or we not for adopt them. We for vote. You understand? But quite unfortunately, that did not happen. In the absence, then just call majority. Because a majority and minority up to now inside the standing orders. Then just call majority opposition and then call minority government then. So what can happen now? The majority leader, they change that to opposition leader. We all the facilities of the minority leader and then the majority leader, they call our opposition leader. Then the minority leader, they change the minority leader to government leader of government business. Then all the facility where they happen. So the majority leader, now then give the minority leader where they call leader of government business. So everything will happen at the parliament, it was a caricature and a state capture. And this is a bad example to democracy right across the world.
So in three words, how you describe that parliament the way you've been the part of?
And the ugly. I'm not talking about the ugly.
No, not talk about the ugly, but just describe them in 3 words because.
Now I said good, the bad, the ugly.
Okay.
Now the 3 words standing.
All right.
Good, so bad, ugly.
Okay. So now we see lots of things that happen at parliament, just like you say, both from the ruling party and that of the opposition. We see always you explain about the facts what happen with regards to the speakership between INA and the ruling party. As an opposition party, how una being able to accommodate some of the law them wanna end up for pass as parliamentarian them what you think say na good laws them?
Well, before I go there, let's talk about the ugly. Yeah? The ugly, now the arrest they will do of members of parliament. We get members of parliament up to 6 opposition members of parliament and sleep in a cell. Up to 6 opposition members of parliament. Then some man spend 1 month na Pademba road. Some man spend 1 week na cell. Some man spend 2 weeks na cell. Then do every kind of thing for intimidate opposition member of parliament. Then do every kind of thing. They do all kinds for intimidate opposition members of parliament. They find out even Mrs. while he talks to also. Mrs. sleep na police cell. Then Mrs. sleep na police cell. You see. So the bad now that they use cell for intimidate members of parliament. Way to me is not good. And to me, na bad example. Na bad example to me. You see. So this parliament, now a parliament, if you talk, if you not allow members of parliament for let them arrest you, for let them detain you, or for let them beat you up, Dr. Ufa G. Koroma, when a member of parliament, they beat him, then humiliate him, and then go lock him back in a cell. Now they have to catch a sleep in a cell for election boxes, the way they go broke. And you see the video for more. They show the minister, sitting minister, cabinet alone. When I cause all that day for happen. When I they see on the video all the elections box. And in the morning they broke the box there. Nobody no question them. Nobody no interview them. Nobody no ask shishi. So it shows the way you be in the system, you can do anything. You go out free. Nobody no question you. Nobody no they ask you that.
Yeah, but however, as parliamentarians on the opposition side, we've been seeing a day part of certain lawmakings we've been get for
definitely.
doing. Yeah.
Definitely. If you know to the love of this country, you know for don't ever mix for anything in that parliament. For now, because we committed to the progress of this nation, and we don't feel them for all the country to ransom. Now that make me say, well, amidst everything what they don't do, but we still go and participate to the development of this nation. Okay. So some laws then they will pass.
Okay.
You know. Yes, some laws then they will pass. You know, and some things they will do in unity. And some other things then will not mean everybody fed in the parliament. Now mean everybody policeman they go inside parliament. So it's very odd procedure. Then policeman they beat members of parliament. Then they humiliate members of parliament right inside we also in the chamber of parliament.
Okay, now, Mr. Kagbo, part of the laws that want to make way Salone people then really been glad for, one, they get for do with the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act, then also the repeal of the criminal libel law, and then, but the last one where I think get for do with the welfare of una parliamentary pension, and lots of Sierra Leoneans, they frown about that particular bill they as based on the fact that they understand saying a bill where they don't pass. As an opposition member of parliament, what's in your own stance when that bill they been proposed that bill day?
Well, before I come to that, I'll just briefly talk on the one that we don't talk about. You talk about the criminal libel law, the 1965 Act where we repeal. Yeah? Yes, we repeal them. But we government they repeal or parliament they repeal law, not for no more let them use some campaign message. Now for let them ensure say they put them into practice. Looking at the expenses of criminal libel law. Now when you go old person because he talks something malicious against you go take a criminal action against them. Yeah, so we passed that law. But even after we passed that law, you see inside the arrest Demosisi, Honorable Demosisi, for what he talk against the president. We see inside the sign-up section recently for what he talk. So we passed the law, but still people have been, for against law. We also need death penalty. We move the death penalty not because we want to set a campaign message. Now because we want let the number of Sierra Leoneans really die, we them go kill because of what they do or because of this let it stop. So now that they could pass the death penalty. But even at that, you see the number of people that we them kill na Pademba Road, extrajudicial killing. You see the number of people that we them kill na Makeni. You see the number of people that we them kill na Togo. So it's not just about passing the law and government using it for campaign purpose. It's about seeing the effect of the law. You see, you talk about the welfare bill. Of course, welfare bill don't come first in parliament. You not been see the light of day. Members of parliament and criticize them. Honorable Alpha Amadu stand up and say no, this bill not proper. This bill timely because of the status of the economy. But find out say the last day where parliament sit down, the last sitting of parliament, that was around 1 o'clock now morning. Some of we not been giddy. But that don't mean say we not to members of parliament to be quiet. You always talk and say anything happen in parliament, whether you support or you not support her, once you are part of that parliament, are collecting responsibility. We find out to them pass them. Then next day start very the last day for the sitting of parliament. And basically, once you are going people there are actually the essence of that bill in Obado. That waiting them to that explanation. Part 6, now you talk about the welfare of MPs. But minus part 6, all the laws then, when parliament don't get law, we don't get parliament act. You see, so parliament job they operate so big. So this now for people, all the laws them now, all the books them, we get for those parliament, put on one book, they parliament use. And for the welfare, members of parliament they don't ever get medical. They don't ever get medical. And taking into consideration how many constituents they will get our constituency, and members of parliament, like for example, we got up to 6 members of parliament will die just because of lack of medication. Honorable SK, the late man, he is sick around the 24. They don't pay salary. They push the doctor nurse them because he don't make their money for go admit to certain hospital. They pay salary on the 7th of the other month. They didn't die on the 4th of that month because now later we know worse. Then they rush with another 34. We could not make it. We get late honorable A.O. Kamara. He said na sick. Honorable Abba, he said na sick. Right after the talk now, we get honorable Scorpion. We know the worker said he's sick. You see? So members of parliament, because of the pleasures they will get, we're liable for sick. But medical knowledge. But you see some other staff there, some other government staff there, they all get medical. So to me, it wasn't fine that members of parliament died because of lack of medical. You see, so it was essential that we get a law. We also make with members of parliament. So man, go about the money we members of parliament they get. But me, they assure you, as a member, as possibly don't be member of parliament, and they assure you say the spend when members of parliament will spend not commensurate to the money they get. They are taking this as an illustrative example. Out of salary within the country, yeah. I don't establish a free school. We get over close to 70 kids in there. They all now need to buy uniform for them. They all now need to buy books for them. Now need to buy them t-shirts they use, buy toys for them, make sure we get television, buy furniture for them. The school are free of stop it so they pay that. Then I need to pay the teachers them every blessed month. Yeah? Come on today. Out of that salary we then pay at the bill market. Out of the salary at the bill hospital. Out of the salary, every single academic year at the beginning, at the right to 100 uniforms, 200 school bags, and ship them to less privileged people picking them. Picking them with school go open, they know get uniform, they know get bag, they know get ship them right across the constituency. So you know we will compare that with any sum of money. So people are not for the frown at honorable members getting money because the money back they go to the people. Most of the honorable members they will use their money for developing constituencies them or for do things the way the people want. Then people are not going there again.
Sorry, because we don't get enough time at the program. So as a former member of parliament, in as much as where you say like una not been there when they finally passed the bill, but you didn't support of the bill, right?
Like I say, the bill is a good bill because it makes provision how Parliament for operate. Parliament not for operating. Parliament not for operating. In fact, the bill they not even call a welfare bill. They call a parliamentary act. You understand? So the act now in show in the pull the laws that will get for doing the operation of Parliament for different books them and can concentrate on to one way in a Parliament. So that act is very important for let Parliament operate. Now they Parliament duty, but the welfare of MPs then they now part 6 of the act.
All right. So before you left with Famul then go once for no. You come back now the next Parliament? You think so you come back now the next Parliament?
That decision they do with the party. If the party feel say I do good work, then go return. But like I say, in the All People's Congress, now stage is the first stage now for election say they do primaries. That is the delegate voting. You know that is go for 40%. And in the own, I mean the 55, they vote from like return back now. So I don't cross that stage. So the next stage now I left with the single ranking committee.
So if you're fortunate before you left with finally, if you're fortunate for going to the next parliament, as much as you don't explain all the good and the bad and the ugly, what will be your expectation as you party statements with we?
Well, the expectation of the next parliament, you mean?
Yes.
The expectation of that the next parliament for correct the mistakes of this parliament. The next parliament for ensure say more of negotiations take place, more of dialogue take place, more of consultation take place. So in parliament so the police of members of parliament any longer. Now a parliament for consensus will happen. Now a parliament will say they need an opposition but that to them. You see, so now that's a new expectation.
All right. Well, thank you for what you talk to me at the program Salone Talk and to TDN Africa Media. All right, family, then that's now been Honorable Abdul Kagbo of the All People's Congress Party and a former Honorable Member of Parliament for Constituency 077 Putloko District, Northwest Region. Even they talk to we and they share an experience with we since 2018 to date when they close the Parliament. And he said that your experience as Honorable Member of Parliament, you not just stated on in one, but as APC members of Parliament, it was good, ugly, and the bad. So for let be ugly and bad, now that side more than the end.
Yeah.
He explained the good side. And Famula waiting himself talk concerning the
welfare,
the Parliamentary Act, we say now section 6 of that particular act and talk about the welfare of parliamentary. Instead of well, the long and short of it, as a former member of parliament, he did in support of the bill.
Indeed.
In support of the bill, as a matter of fact, he began to give accumulation as to why they deserve the money they're supposed to give them. But like it states rightly, in the midst of this difficult economy where this country they struggle from, so Them if we don't consider, say, not so determined this, them for make them kind of position, then they.
Yeah.
You know,
we don't consider
this
that.
is why we can always tell the people them in this country, say, the politicians, last, they go agree with themselves.
Indeed.
Last, because it talk them rightly, right?
Yeah.
They say they disagree, but they end up for agree and pass bill them, repeal bills them, and they end up for pass bill in their own favor.
Indeed.
You know,
yeah.
So the program Salone Talk still continue. Remember, so we tell family earlier on, so we go for talk to the police media boss for tell you about the security status in the country. But however, we don't get enough time inside the program right now. We go do that in our subsequent show. This stuff will inform with viewers them. Say we get a special Independence Day show for today where it starts at 1 p.m. exact.
Yeah.
Everything there for day inside our show day because we get for talk to stakeholders. We get for also talk to people them way they part of development and we go therefore get some spicy music till then we go to tonight. So for now we enjoy the independence. We don't sit today na holiday.
Yes.
Everybody get for day na host. Just get you data and make sure say you click onto the button. That red one.
Yes.
If you wanna hear the show,
subscribe.
Just subscribe. Decide when it says subscribe, and then when you subscribe, touch the notification button as well.
Yeah.
So when we come on, you know go late. You could be part of the first 5 people. Then we will join the live. I said first 5. First 1,000.
Yeah.
Yes. We don't forget first 1,000 people then for joining me today. Now we Independence Day special show where we get forget now we television station and also today TDN Africa Media. Remember, say we're there for bring you independent, credible, and unbiased news. Like a Salone Talk, how we see her?
Now, so we the talk
We go straight to the election updates and then try to see how we'll bring the cutting down for today.
Inside we election update, we get 58 days to election.
I know you
58 days
to election. The
election don't already they near we. So famble them as we can tell una, we not they tire for tell una. We not go tire for tell famble them say whether politician go na you area, you vicinity or any side you meet them in up they talk. Ask them pertinent question about development of Mama Salone. Let them not come fool we again but kush. We don't tire for a kush. Do ya? We the beg famble them whether politician come na you area. We the beg ask that politician the question. Ask some question we go make it get trigger for answer you. And when it answer you correctly and make sure say when you go vote June 24. Do ya go the saful one and come out the peaceful one? Because when you don't vote down, we don't want for you Allah for you go there for them public discussion. That's all they cause harm now we country. This peace here, so you don't say where we get them. You don't say where we get this peace. So family them with a beg una, do ya now una no more get Mama Salone. Now una get Mama Salone. Now we Mama Salone for we. Now for una, now for we all. So dear, we the big. Now that's no more I get for fumble them.
Alright, fumble them. As my colleague drop us, so me the take am. And we can go straight to be comping youths man them with the young man them. Because now we then they use now we more than they use for law will cause problem. And you the youths man you therefore understand this. All them politicians with me and you the papi show for. We dey propagate, we dey talk about the good thing then. In fact, this country not so them good thing then. Young man in the argue all. That guy get money.
Yes.
That guy if you see motorcar. That guy if you see host. Look, not so that's for wine you pass somebody in political career. Let the person come with policy where you know say go come with impact na your life. Go create a change na your own life as a young citizen of the state. Because truth, we the young people of this station of this country. They no say we poor.
Yeah.
So when they no say we poor, then they come with the thing that way. Now we they imagine so we forget at this particular time. When at the rock, and they use you for go do the bad thing. They will make their own name they up yonder. Let me tell you, the beginning they oversee, then they study, then they learn book for can't take over me and you. So this particular time, not so the time for let them use you be conscious, be wise. If that politician can your community, like my colleague states earlier on, ask and question, we go bring developments in a community. We go bring developments in your life as a young person. Then we're not entire for tell people and say, ECSL still they distribute the voters ID card.
Yes.
Because we believe saying that the only way that make you get opportunity for make your decision, whether that you act and you mind. So for let you go able meet up for day part of the citizens, so they vote, go collect your voters ID card. Now all ECSL regional head office them, you go make sure say you get your voters ID card, so that on the 24th of June, we're not there far again.
At all.
You go able for cast that you one green vote, we go change Mama Salone and change we all life. Think twice. Don't be used, Mr. Youthman. Now, yes, we go bring the cutting down today for the program Salone Talk. And we still tell people that not forget to join the Independence Day special show today. TDN day on from 1 p.m. So till 3 p.m. we will go for day on Nayaso for the give updates as to what they go on at the country, and as much as we will give entertainment and talk about development inside the program. But we're on the talk to now. Me your name Amadu Esba. They say wonderful and get I don't know for column. I'll say a reflecting Independence Day. Low reflect.
Yeah, and me na Aminata Koroma they say tata.
Oh, you cook jollof rice, you not give me day. You cook big fufu again, you not give you more the Lord. Oh, you cook jollof rice, you not give me day. You cook big fufu again, you not give you more the Lord. Oh, you cook jollof rice, you not give me day. You cook big fufu again, you not give you more the Lord. Oh, you cook jollof rice, you not give me day. You cook big fufu again, you not give you more the Lord.
Salone, the land that we love, let we make we country. There is no place like home, we for live as family. From the tick now they broke, we all know I know inside Salone. Tire for the labo, let we come together for the people. Clean up my Salone, you will never walk alone. Once there is life, there is hope. It's time to rise up, Mama Salone. Watch me now, let we not give up because things stronger. Let we hope and pray so you go better. Only if we come together.